Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Genshin Impact. So we're doing the next part. Like I said, I normally like to wait till all of it's out, but I was like, I figured I might as well do this now, just in case I do. Suspicious. Why is this released here? What did I do? Anyway. Distracted I be. Where am I going? This way. I like how my brain just kind of goes and dies. Oh well. How did I not? I guess because at a point I started zooming everywhere. I'm like, I don't give a shit no more. So I just go on a zooming fest. I'm like, zoom zoom. So any puzzles that I would have had already done on my main account would have probably gotten missed.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Okay.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme. The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Pairing couplets? Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
AKA, they've already got a lot of funerals planned, so don't die. Concerning.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Man.
So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
Like, for this part, I was kind of like on and off. Like, at some parts, I was paying attention. In other parts, I just was like, fuck this shit, mute it, and then I was just kind
The
of
way
like
I see it,
walking off.
you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Because as you guys,
How about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
because like as you guys know, I have to like do this twice. I do it from the main account, and then I do it for the side account so that I can do recordings. I like to do it like on the main account first usually, just so that I can have an idea of like what's going on, and like if there's any like things that or discrepancies I have to deal with for this account, I'll probably have them all ironed out. Theoretically. If I can actually do that, it's another thing entirely.
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the poetry gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah! That'll make things even more fun!
I don't know if I'm hungry.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first!
You know, Venti does a lot.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going! Dun, 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 dun. Come on!
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy. All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Captain? Hey, quit messing around.
Show is watching. Terror among the leaves. It hasn't been that long. Hold up. Before I run. Where's Venti? Venti!
Enjoy your inspiration walks! I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
I feel like I'm forgetting something, you know? There's a knot in my back. I can feel it, and it sucks. I wonder if I should check on my thing. But I didn't really pay attention on... Let's avoid. Nope, I was trying to avoid. And I still ended up activating it. My bad. There's some chilies right there. Oh no, those are... What group are we dealing with?
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. but it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
You know,
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Changyun is 1 in a million! He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide! Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue! An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
we
Yeah, you should come! There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry!
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
fine.
wear him
Seems
down.
like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this. Team Changyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Uh-huh. Julian chilies. I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
Hilwig.
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
There we go. I think it was like over here, wasn't it? Some shit like that. I know it was in a weird spot. Oops. remember where it was, but I don't even remember where it was. Oh.
Yeah.
Boring. Useless. Boring.
On the rocks. Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah. Because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Cut too much into it, damn it.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
No need.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Which makes sense given she's like,
It's ready. Here,
attacked
I made one for Xiao too.
on set.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
So, like, I would like to point out, well, Genshin does a lot of lore shenanigans. They haven't really gone in depth to the lore of the cat people or like the animal folk, like Diona, Sucrose. Trying to think of a name. Like some of the animal people, like in Mondstadt, don't have any kind of like lore. And I don't mean like lore as in like they do, their character themselves have lore, but their people do not have lore. Because in Inazuma, like, that's kind of like, well, it's kind of insinuated that because, you know, they are Japanese, so there's a lot of Japanese demons and stuff like that. So there's the yokai and all that stuff. And then for Liyue, it's like adepti with their specific lore and stuff like that. So there's lore for Liyue, and then there's lore kind of, well, insinuated lore that you get from other media where you're like, oh yeah, Tengu, demons, Oni, you all, like, if you're into like the anime related shenanigans, you already know kind of lore based on that. So it's not like, it's not outright spoken, but it's basically like, well, and they, you know, it's kind of like Japanese, so everyone already kind of knows that lore a little bit. It's more common knowledge lore in Inazuma. Sumeru, there aren't really any like animal folks in Sumeru. Yeah, there isn't, because the only one that's close would be like Dela or whatever, what's her name, but she's not really a real cowgirl, so. And everybody else is just like everyone's human, but they had no, Tanari's animal folk, though he's the only one we've seen. But there is an explanation kind of for him where they were kind of like their people were from the desert, starting off as original foxes or something like that, and they kind of transformed into humanoids or something akin to that. I could be wrong, but they were originally in the desert and then they moved into the forest. So, but there's some lore for his people, which might kind of be what Leeway is. I mean, Mondstadt is, but there's no real
What's
defined.
Wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste...
Unfortunately.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse. Oh!
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
They really should
This
have.
drink is...
Delicious!
I love his little eyes right here.
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me. It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes. Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime. Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
And Aaron starts to serve Chuck ice cold drink.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit. I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar. Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here? Oh yeah, or don't get swept away!
You know what'd be cool? I kind of wish I could cosplay as Lumine. But let me be honest, I could never pull off this look at all. Sorry, I'm just kind of like la 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 la. My Diona is stronger by 3 levels. So is my Chunyun. I don't have Xiao, so that's the only one that would have had an issue with. I forgot I had him. I don't have him in the main account, which is probably why. Hold up, what's this shit again? Talents. Blah. So his is exactly the same as Nouvelette's. What are the... Sorry, since I'm here, I might as well check. What is her talents? Recovery orbs? Oh! Those are the things underwater. Sorry, I'm just kind of... I need to check my characters, but...
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
The piracy!
The sky that blossoms with flowers, the stars night hums like a bee, search of nectar, blah blah blah. Honestly, I don't want to read this. I be frank.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
You know what I just realized? Maybe I should have read it because my brain was all like, wait a minute. Because I just remembered something at the end, and I'm like, shit.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it. It makes no sense to me.
And probably after this episode, I'll probably go back and read the letter just by just going through the episode just real quick, but we'll see.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little.
You're little.
That means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right?
No.
You think? Then should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves! But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Upstream. We're down here. Like, I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, it seems more logical to go straight down this way. But I guess it's possible that, like, it'll, while staying here, it gets close to the shore before venturing down this way. And then maybe going through this route here. I guess it's possible. But I feel like it'd be more easier to go straight down. But I guess if the current near the shore isn't that deep. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, it just seems more stupid as. Like, and the thing is too, I was thinking I need to like prepare for that stupid thing and I still got hit by it. Oh well.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
Amidst the dark, fireflies aglow, pebbles unmoving by the stream flow. If words yet remain, and love holds to the last, against the world can the small stand fast. In honey moonlight may you once more bask.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water!
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard. I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
Didn't you just say a fucking poem right now?
The water! Look, it's like a little boat. Merrily, merrily down the stream. Life is but a dream.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
No, it's nothing.
I'm pretty sure the Traveler Shao fans are like were squealing their ever-living heads off. Cause like, not gonna lie, it's kind of cute.
I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Time ago in a team far, far away. What time is it? Shit. The only electronic I have is my Switch.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
And in fact, we are actually going to pause here because we're going to end the episode. And we'll continue on with Team Shin. Like, we'll go with Team Water. We'll finish with Team Water Boy later. So yeah, for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.